and this is another video brought to you to explain and show you what we do normally with cleaning and keeping up with this great majestic 1901, 1909, somewhere around there, cook stove. And I do use it. Our oven door is open right now because it has been freezing temperatures here, and that helps heat the kitchen and another room, or even going out into the hallway. But what we're going to do is I've already, and I'm going to show you what I'm using. I've got some black stove polish. You can also use any kind of grease, but with grease, you have to put it on there sparingly. So this works, and right now I have let the stove cool down, and we are going to start another fire after this. But right now you can see where you have three eyes that are pretty black. That's because the heat, and I haven't been cooking on this area right here, but I have been cooking over here. So you can see where they, just like a cast iron, because this whole stove is cast iron. Right here on the top, this is cast iron. So just like your cast iron skillets, you've got to keep some kind of grease, oil, something on it to preserve it. So again, you're just going to go in your, I believe Walmart might sell this, or Ace Hardware, but black stove polish is what we're using right now. And I've got an old cloth here that I use over and over. And yes, it does get on my hands, but you know, I'm going to be cleaning and doing dishes here in just a minute. So I've already squirted some out. I'll try not to get in my shadow or get in the way of the camera. And it's not that bad, guys. Just start taking your cloth and in circular motion, start putting that polish on there. You step back and look, and you can see I need to put a little bit more. And the reason why it's a little lighter on these two right here is because the firebox is right here underneath. Hey, hadn't done too bad, has it? I'm trying to see if I can get a little bit more out. There we go. This is winter of 2024, and tell me in the comment section what your temperatures have been. Today is January the 19th, and we are in our at least 6th day of freezing temperatures and snow and ice. And we are not out of it until Monday. It will begin to melt on Monday. You can clean this part too if you want to, which is the stovepipe itself. And see, as much as I've rubbed on there, you can still see that I can put a little bit more here and continue. But I'm not going to keep you. I would like to say we started a fire once with these. Let me show you what I got. I like using these, the zip fire starters, but somebody had commented on one of the videos that I did, "Hey Sister Mary, can you show us how to start a fire without using anything like that?" So you know what we're going to do? John tried to start this fire a few minutes ago. It's not hot, guys, I promise. See these little holes right here? That's what it does. It lets you pick up these eyes. So you can put wood in from the top. And you know what? Usually, let me see if I can do this. Usually I'll get this stuff right here too. The polish right here. Because the whole stove is cast iron. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I told you it wasn't, believe me, if you see any little fire pieces here or smoking, whatever, it's not hot at all. I promise. So I am going to start that fire for the person who asked me, can I show you how to start a fire without using any of the modern conveniences. So guys, what I'm going to do is I don't have my what do you call it? I don't have anything to prop up. And I'm going to have to run and get some newspaper. So, what can you do for a minute? I don't know. Let me just leave you propped here for just a second. And I'll run and get some newspaper. Be commenting in the section below. Tell me your temperatures. We have had as low as 2 degrees and, below 3, -3. And I'm in Tennessee. I'm back. All right, I've just got some newspaper. I know you can't see me. I just got some newspaper. And I'm just going to begin to put it in between those two pieces right there that are already in the wood box. You can see a little smoke from the paper already where John was trying to start the fire. He has left just a few minutes ago going into town because what's coming for Friday, Saturday, Sunday is a lot worse than what it is right now, even though it's like 20, I think it's probably like 21, 22 degrees. So you can use kindling, but because we've already got some wood in there, and kindling is just small pieces of a log, what we're going to do is not use any kind of kindling because the fire had already started. It didn't take, and that's okay. It just, it matters about the wind draft outside, and I'll show you this too. You have to open this up here. If it is straight up and down, then none of your, your draft, it's not good. It has to be able to pull from this pipe in the stove. It has to be able to pull all the way up and around. So this has to be open completely. So that being like that is open. All right. So we've got a little newspaper. I want to put a little bit more before I put any wood on top. I'm going to be making some potato and broccoli cheese soup here on the next video. I'll bring you along for that. But I got to get some house cleaning done in between. We have been so busy with animal chores. Normally it takes about an hour a day. But when it's cold outside like it has been, no, you're having to go check on them a couple of times. You're having to change out their water because it's froze. And bedding. You're having to put down fresh, clean bedding for your animals. So we just did that. Yesterday, I think it took us like 3.5 hours. We were outside 3.5 hours. And some of you have already been watching me in my big old, what do you call that? It's like a thermal suit. Today, I just ran out with like long johns, pajamas, things underneath a jogging suit. All right, so we've got our paper in there. And I've just put some wood right here. We've got the box on the bottom open. Right now it's full of ashes. But you can also, and that's flour right there. You can also just open that. All right, guys. We're going to get us a match and get her lit. John and I have been getting up about every 2 to 3 hours now, plus running a kerosene heater. But that is to keep our fires going. And in this kitchen, these cook stoves, they last about an hour. So last night, the temperatures were not as bad as they have been. And we were able to just stay up until about midnight. And then I just let it burn out. And you would know that match went out. So we're going to prop up again. Yes, it went out again. It's because I'm trying to hold the camera and do the lighting. Let's see if we can move this little fan over a little bit. There we go. Maybe we can just do that. That might work. No good way to do it, guys. Got to put the lid back on. Going to go ahead and close this damper right here. And I'm going to slowly close this ash bucket, the box underneath, so that whatever oxygen is in the firebox, it'll go ahead and pull through the pipe. You can see that paper's already burned up, so what you hope is just some of your wood will catch fire. And I believe we have success. Let's go ahead and add another piece on the top while it's still burning right there. This is one of the wood boxes. There are my gloves that I normally use to pick up any of my wood so I don't get a splinter. Success! Everybody stay warm. Thank the Lord for every blessing that you have. Be kind to everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this video. This has been Sister Mary with Homesteading Haven. Catch us in just a little while. We're going to start a potato broccoli cheese soup. God bless you and have a great day. That's a little fan that once that heat gets to going, it'll move that air out.